There's a vibrational gap between who you have become and who you're letting yourself be. Now, who you have become, who you are as you make the decision to come forth into this physical experience, you are source energy, and you know your value and your worthiness and your reason and your purpose. You knew why you were coming forth. You knew that you would come and explore contrast, and you knew the contrast would cause you to expand, and you knew that you would be able to feel that the expansion had taken place, and that it was more extreme than you might in any point in time be keeping up with. You knew that you would be born with emotional guidance that would let you know whether in any point in time you're up to speed or not with who you have become. You knew that you were not coming forth in order to try to figure out what everybody else was doing and what they thought about what you were doing. You knew from your non-physical vantage point that your work would be to constantly expand and then to allow the rest of you to keep up with the expansion. And you knew that you were the pioneer out here on the leading edge of thought, and that your desire would take source beyond that which it had ever been before. And you trusted that when source took that new vantage point that you carved out through the living of life, you knew that source would then stand there in that new and expanded place and call you to it. You knew you would be able to feel the coming forth to that which you've expanded to. And we want you to hear that the negative emotion that you sometimes feel, whether you call it despair or fear or anger or resentment or overwhelmment or frustration, you knew without a question that when you felt negative emotion, it always meant one thing and one thing only. I, in my human form, am focused upon a thought and therefore activating a vibration that isn't up to speed with who I am. In other words, when you don't love you feel awful because the larger part of you does. So when you find reason to beat the drum of you're not enoughness, because the source, the expanded version of you, will never do that, you activate a vibration that holds you apart from the vibration of who you really are. Do you understand that all negative emotions are degrees of separation from the wholeness that is you? When you feel negative emotion, it means that you've got active within you, and it's a pretty dominant activation of a vibration that is keeping you from going with the flow of who you are. And we really like that expression, going with the flow, because we want you to feel the powerful calling of source energy you calling the rest of you toward it. And when you go, you feel ease, you feel elation, you feel passion, you feel freedom, you feel euphoria, you feel love and appreciation. When you don't go, you feel heels scraping on the pavement. When you don't go, you feel the tension of the vibrational discord. You just got to go with who you are if you are to feel good, you see. So we want you to realize that as life causes you to expand and source is there in that vibration of expansion calling you forward, we want you to understand how it is that that happens. So, law of attraction, the most powerful law in the universe, says that which is likened to itself is drawn. So here is this perspective that was you before you were born. Huge point of attraction. Eternal. Law of attraction responding to it. Responding to the clarity, the goodness, the wholeness. Law of attraction responding powerfully to this source energy you, this eternal core, soul, good source you. Law of attraction responding to that. Feel the power of that. Now part of you projected here, and law of attraction is responding to this too. So here is law of attraction responding to who you are, you eternal being, and here is law of attraction responding to who you are in your physicalness. So as you beat the drum of something that says, I am not good enough, law of attraction responds to that and brings you things like it. The thing we want you to feel, though, is that when law of attraction is responding to this vibrational stance, and law of attraction is responding to this vibrational stance, it causes the sensation of separation within you. And that is what every single time negative emotion is. It's just you activating within you something that defies who you really are and what you really know. When life lets you know that you want more money and you send off rockets of desires all day, every day for many, 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 many years, there is a veritable fortune amassed for you. And as you turn your attention toward the idea of that, you come into alignment with something that you have incrementally put there. But when you focus upon something that gives you reason to acknowledge that right now there's not enough of this thing that you want, in that attention to the absence of what you have given birth to and what source has tended, you feel the separation of the vibration. You feel the emotional indicator of what you're doing vibrationally. Now, we think it is the most wonderful thing in the world when you catch on to the fact that first you are source, and next that you are source and physical, and next that you have these two vibrational points of relativity that are playing off of one another all the time, and next that you realize that negative emotion always means you're not up to speed with who you are in this moment. But most important, we think it is wonderful when you acknowledge that the emotions that you feel are vibrational indicators. How good is that, to know that your feeling is your clear indication that something is screwy in the vibration? And once you understand that, then you can begin to do something about bringing yourself into alignment and not only achieving the resolution of the indicator, which is an improved emotion, but then the manifestation must follow too. The thing that we want you to hear, because you all are so real in your bodies and so enthralled with the reality in which you live, and you give such a large part of your attention to the reality that you are living, you think that the reality that you're living is more important than it is. And we want you to understand the reality that you're living is, don't take this the wrong way, is, we'll try to be gentle or not, is, the reality that you are living is nothing more than an indication of your mix of vibration. Everything that you're living is about that. And the reason that we want to give this to you in such a dramatized way is because we want so much for you to understand that if you've got a real life reality situation that isn't pleasing you, it's only an indication of vibrational alignment or not. It's only a vibrational indicator. And in the moment that you change the vibration, the indicator has to change too. But so many people don't know that. And you know why? Because they offer their vibration mostly because of what they're observing. So you see how that doesn't work out very well. So you've got this vibration going on and you don't notice it, and so you don't do anything about it, and it gets bigger, and you have stronger and stronger negative emotion, but you don't know what it means, so you don't do anything about it. You keep talking about it, beating the drum about it, joining the online chat groups, talking to everybody you know about it, writing emails about it. And so now you've got this vibration stronger and stronger, and now eventually you end up with an indicator that is not pleasing to you. And then if you're like so many people who are reality based, who are wanting to face reality, who want to tell the truth, now you are examining the details of the indicator, and you are letting the details of the indicator now be your basis of vibration. How screwy is that? So you say, what are you looking at? And you say, well, I'm looking at this horrible thing in my life. And someone says, like us, why would you look at something horrible? And you say, because it's there. Because it's there, and it's big, and it's bad, and it's awful, and it's ugly, and it's in my face. Well, we say, well, why are you looking at it? Because it's there. Well, we know it's there, but there are other things that are there. Yeah, but have you seen this? Have you seen this? I've been hearing about this. I've been reading about this. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? I think this deserves my attention. I must give my undivided attention to this thing I do not want. And we say, so you use something you don't want as your basis of observation and your point of vibrational offering? You make something you don't want the heart of your point of attraction? Why would you do that? And we say, the only reason that anyone would do that is because you just don't know better. You haven't let your emotions be important to you. Instead of caring about how you feel, instead of taking care of closing your gap, you worry more about what somebody else's opinion is of you. In other words, how are they responding to me? Am I saying the right things? Am I doing the right things? And we say, oh, friends, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. when it is so important to you what somebody else thinks about you, and it starts early in your life, doesn't it? Someone loves you, they hold you as their object of attention, and when they are loving you, they're tuned into source energy, and when they hold you as their object of attention under those conditions, it feels so good to you. Oh, what life-giving sweet air you breathe when someone is loving you. And then you say, I'll do just about anything I can to keep that love flowing from you. But what you didn't realize is they've got a life to live. They can't hold you as their only object of attention. They're going to look over there. They're going to look over there. And sometimes they're not going to be tuned into source energy. How's that feel? Somebody not tuned into source energy and holding you as their object of attention? That doesn't feel all that good either, does it? We're eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. And we want you to realize that there are just a handful of things that as you come to understand them, that all of this will fall into place and make sense to you. First, when you get it, that you are more than the you know in this body, and that the larger you is love, unequivocal. When you understand that this larger part of you is the eternal part that the most powerful point of attraction is happening with. In other words, you are eternally becoming. When you understand that with great reason you've come into this body to explore and to cause clarity of expansion for all that is. And when you understand that you can feel in every moment your vibrational relationship with that expansion or not. And when you understand that if you are wanting to feel good, that you have no choice other than to close this gap, go with the flow. Be who you really are. When you get that, and then the most important part of all, you decide nothing is more important than that I feel good. Nothing is more important than that I be who I am. Nothing is more important than that I be the vibrational being that life has caused me to become. When you get that, everything, it is our promise to you, will fall into place. Some say, oh, Abraham, we hear you. You're trying to get us to tune up our vibration, blah, 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 blah. And I'm willing to do it if it will get me to the stuff I want. And we say, everything that you want, no matter what it is, a material object, a state of being, a relationship, a pile of money, everything that you want is because you believe once you get it, you will feel better. And we want you to understand that while that certainly is true, we know you feel better in wellness than illness. We know you feel better in clarity than confusion. We know you feel better in abundance than poverty. But we want you to understand you can't get to abundance by beating the drum of poverty. You can't explain loud enough to the universe how much you need something and get there. Because every explanation about how badly you need it activates the vibration that doesn't let you go where the abundance is. Every moment you are complaining, you're holding yourself apart from what you want. Every moment that you're asking the question again from your place of consternation, you are preventing the answer from coming. As you continue to endlessly analyze the problem, you hold yourself apart from the solution, because the solution is a different vibration than the problem. But the solution was born out of the problem. Do you see how good that is? Do you see how valuable the contrast is? Because if it were not for the contrast, the expansion could not have taken place. So most of you innately are getting most of it right. You came forth, you're banging around, you're giving birth, you're giving birth, you're giving birth, you're giving birth, you're giving birth to new rockets of desires. We're just here to show you how to close the gap. And that's what the art of allowing is. The art of allowing my vibration to sync up with the vibration of my greater being. The art of coming into vibrational alignment with who I have become. And those are the most important words that you will ever hear, and it's the most important concept that you will ever come to understand. You've got to keep up with you, or you cannot be happy. And it has nothing to do with anybody else's perception of you. You've got to keep up with you if you are to feel happy. Or at least move in the direction of the eternally evolving you. So, we think you've got it. Time for the beach. What do you want to talk about? Some things. Well, we knew you were coming. You sent your vibration in advance. Be easy about this as it unfolds, because as we said just now, your vibration preceded you here. And so there is a vibrational escrow about the unfolding of this gathering even before we all gathered, you see.